Hello, I'm here again.
At the beginning of my video, I will talk some facts about me.
Let's start.
I was born and studied in Stepnogorsk town. My favorite color is blue. Now let's move on to travel. I'm starting to generate the city. Kyiv. I know things now about the city, and you? The beginning of the history of Kyiv goes to deep centuries. Nobody knows for sure when this city appeared, but legends say that once the son of the biblical hero Noah seemed ordered to dig a well here. By the way, the ancient well is now in Ichin Kala, in the city, but throughout its history until 1598, Kyiv was a small town in the desert, which met caravans passing through Horizon. In those days, it was often destroyed by various conquerors. Alexander Macedonsky, Arabs led by Kutuba ibn Muslim, Genghis Khan, Emir Timur, and many others came to this land. But in 1598, Kyiv became the capital of Kyiv Khanate, since the Amudarya River changed its riverbed and destroyed the former capital of Konya, Urgent. Gradually, Kyiv turned into a small but well-fortified city, which also became the spiritual center of the Islamic world. However, the slave trade flourished for a long time in Khiva, because the Khiva raiders stole people from the regions of southern Russia and Persia. This led to the fact that the Russian Empire organized in 1873 a military company that ended the slave trade in Central Asia. However, as a consequence, the Khiva Khanate was included in the Turkestan General Governorship. In 1919, the Red Army, which was formed by Soviet Union, overthrew the authority of the last Khiva Khan, and in 1920, Khiva became the capital of the Horem Soviet People's Republic. And in 1924, the city became the administrative center of the Horem region in the Uzbek SSR. In 1991, Uzbekistan gained independence, and Khiva became one of the main tourist centers of the republic. Indeed, today there is hardly a place in Uzbekistan where there won't be such concentration of various architectural monuments. Sites. Upon arrival in a city of the world, tourists go to the main sites. Sites is a visiting card of the city or country. Therefore, we will consider several attractions of the city of Kyiv. Kyiv is a unique city with a centuries-old history, where many streets still resemble the eastern city of the 18th-19th centuries, and only satellite dishes on roofs violate the illusion of time travel. And for tourists, it is convenient because almost all the monuments are concentrated inside the ancient fortress of Ichin-Kala behind impregnable 10 meters walls. Of course, Kyiv can be fully watched in one day. A cursory examination of the largest monuments will give an idea of the history and culture of the Khiva Khanate. But if you want to feel the spirit of the city and fully enjoy its beauty, it will take considerably longer.
Ichin-Kala, open-air museum city. In ancient times, Kyiv, like other eastern cities, was divided into three parts: the fortress Karniak, the suburb Ichin-Kala, and the city Ichin-Kala. Today, Ichin-Kala is an open-air museum, the old part of the city, surrounded by a fortress wall and turned into a state historical archaeological museum reserve. But the most striking thing is that Ichin-Kala is not just a city museum, but a living populated part of the city. Here live up to 300 families, mostly they are engaged in handicraft. The clay wall, more than 2 kilometers long, 10 meters high and 6 meters thick. The surrounding city has 4 gates on each side of the wall. The western gate is at Darwaza. The Bakhcha gate leads to Urgent, the former capital of Khorazm. The Palvan gate opens the way to the Amudarya, and to the east and the gate touched the stars. Fortress of Karnak. This complex was called Fortress in the Fortress, and it was here, at the western gate of Ancient Kala, for some time was the residence of Kiva Khans. Once Karnak was completely built up, but to date part of the buildings have not survived. One of the most interesting places in the Fortress Karnak is an observation deck, from which almost the entire city is visible. Madrasa of Muhammad Amin Khana, opposite Karnia Arch, just behind the western gates of Ata Darwas, is one of the main sites of Kiva. Madras Muhammad Amin Khana, the two-storied building with the area of 72 by 60 meters, is the largest madrasa not only in Hiva but throughout Central Asia. Built in the middle of the 19th century, today the hotel is located here, but the historical appearance is preserved, and the rooms are arranged in hujras where students lived a century ago. Minaret of Khalta Mina. Today it is impossible to imagine ancient Kiva without this monument of Asian architecture. The minaret of Khalta Mina became a true symbol of the city. Its size affects. The foundation goes to a depth of 15 meters. The diameter at the base is 15.5 meters, and the height is 29 meters. But this massive tower rises only a third of its design height, and with the termination of its construction, various legends are connected. Of its construction, various legends are connected. Mausoleum of Pahlavan Mahmud. Against the background of the clay buildings of Kiva, in the heart of the ancient fortress of Ancient Kala, stands a large turquoise dome of the Mausoleum of Pahlavan Mahmud. This poet and hero became a hero of the city, and after this was elevated to the rank of saints. And 300 years later, of a modest mausoleum to which a pilgrimage was made, a whole complex grew up, which includes the Hanaka Mosque and other buildings.